What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. And with all the playoff atmosphere going on, the healthy competition that's been going on, you've been seeing the Nuggets and the Lakers, and we also been seeing the Celtics and the Heat. It's been some good, interesting action going on. There's been a lot of surprises. No one expected the Nuggets to be a 3-0 against the Lakers, even though the Nuggets have been quietly one of the best teams in the league. And no one expected the Miami Heat to be up 2-0 on Boston, beating them both times at their home arena. And so, speaking of the Miami Heat, I'm going to talk about that a little bit, because as you guys know, starting from where they were in a play-in into where they are now, this has been a totally different Heat team. They lost their first game against the Atlanta Hawks, and they almost lost against us. We were up with a minute and a half left, in the fourth quarter. And so, we gave them a tough battle, but, Jimmy Butler had some heroic shots, and they ultimately pulled it out. But we definitely had a chance to win. And it seems like the Bulls honestly played them harder than the Bucks and the Knicks, and I guess the Celtics so far. And so this question goes to show, which will lead to a bigger question: does the Miami Heat making it to where they are now and possibly making it to the finals makes our loss way less disappointing? Because we were all disappointed. The Bulls are, we got put out in the play-in. We didn't get a chance to make the playoffs, but we lost to a potential championship team. This team honestly could win a championship. And so would that make our loss, less disappointing? And so it's a yes and no answer for me, because I would say it kind of lightens up the disappointment just based off the fact this team is a way better team than everybody gave them credit for. They're way more together. Their camaraderie is way better. Their chemistry is way better. And their shooting and their talent is just all on display right now. And nobody had the Miami Heat playing this way. Nobody had the Heat giving it to the Bucks like they did. Nobody had the Heat manhandling the Knicks and, out toughing the Knicks and showing Boston, what they've shown Boston so far. Nobody had these things. Yeah, we just thought that the Bulls was going to be able to put them out because we thought the Bulls were just a better team. We swept them in the regular season. We thought, things were going good. And so in that aspect, I would say, yeah, it kind of lightens up the disappointment. But at the same time, it's still disappointing because the Bulls should have had a better season to where they wouldn't even been in that position. If we would have played better and won more games and, won more close games, we possibly wouldn't even be in the play-in situation. We possibly would have been in the seeding to where we possibly could have battled a team and possibly even made it to a second round. So, yeah, it's a yes and no answer. It goes both ways. But I feel like, the Bulls, they gave a good battle against the Heat. The Heat are playing very tremendous right now. Shout out to Jimmy Butler, who's standing up and, backing up everything he's saying. And, I know it puts a lot of sour taste in Bulls fans saying, man, we had Jimmy. That's just another player who was, good for the Bulls that the Bulls let go. But, yeah, he's still got his thing. He's getting a little older, but he hasn't slowed down yet. So, shout out to the Heat. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. I still feel good about what the Bulls could potentially do with what they have. This will be a huge offseason, a huge summer. And yeah, it's basically going to show which direction we're really going to go. So yeah, comment down below. Do you guys still think this loss to the Heat was super disappointing? If not, put your reason why, and definitely subscribe to this page. And I'm going to holler at you guys later. I'm out.